Yeah! What's up, everybody? I'm IFBB Pro Dorian Haywood. We're here at Armbrust Pro Gym again, my home gym. Today we're going to be training some delts and tries. First exercise, we're going to start with this internal, external rotation. I find this is a great exercise. Just kind of get the rotator cuff warmed up and get me ready for some of these heavy presses and heavier motions we're about to do. So buckle up, here we go. $15, $16, $17, $20, $21. All right, I want to run through 2 rounds of this. So let me kind of touch on the biomechanics of this, because I see people doing this wrong all the time. I think the best thing to think of when you're doing this is keeping this humerus bone perpendicular to the ground. See too many people trying to do like a lateral raise out of this. Looks something like that. It's not getting the muscles we're trying to target. Pin that elbow in your side and just rotate.
How do you decide how low, how much weight do you increase as you warm up?
So I use kind of a rule of thumb. If you can do 21, great. Then you can potentially go heavier. If you go heavier and you can't do 21 with this, I wouldn't go any heavier than that. But you know, I want to touch on biomechanics. Sometimes I'll see people get a dumbbell, then they're doing this. It's gonna hurt your rotator cuff more than it's gonna help you, most likely. All right, done here. Let's move on to a press motion. Come on over. Hey, can I use this, please? All right, so I think this is our 3rd shoulder day that we've filmed for the YouTube series that we're doing. So I want to do something different with this. I want to do a traditional Arnold press. So keeping those elbows in the frontal plane, pressing from here, and finishing right above the shoulders. We'll start light and progressively go heavier on every set. All right, 12 to start. So kind of the cool thing about that Arnold press, traditionally with a dumbbell press, sometimes I see people going wrong. I'm trying to press out here like this. Generally, I want people to get that humerus bone up in that frontal plane. That's the cool thing about that Arnold press. If you're finishing here, you get the humerus in the frontal plane and you're totally loading up that front delt right from the beginning of the motion. Here we go, set number 3. I'll pull 12 again out of this. Three, 2. Yep. Okay, we're getting there. Exercise 2. I want to do something a little different again. It's gonna be a modification of a front raise. I'm gonna bring that cable from between my legs and drive that humerus bone right up that frontal plane. First set, 16 reps. $21. I got stronger on that second set somehow. A little extra rest time. All right, third set here, final set. Heaviest set. We went 3 sets in a row, progressively heavier every set. Last set, let's crush this. Wow. $21 again. So, love this exercise. One of the finer points in this and getting this right is making sure we've got some external rotation of that humerus bone so we can drive right up through that front delt. Call that a cable front raise. Let's move on into the back room and get some heavy upright rows in today for the lateral delts. Let's go. Hey man. Here we are. I'm about 8 to 10 weeks into my off season. Weights kind of fluctuating between 260 and 266. This is the second off season now. I've been bodybuilding for almost 27 years. I've been doing this competitively for 24 years. And every year up until this point, my whole purpose has been to eat as much as I can in my off season, to grow as much muscle as possible and get as big as possible in the off season. So that wasn't necessarily the focus last year. Definitely this season, we're not focusing on getting as big as we can. We're just trying to take everything we can and maximize it. But I think the benefit of not eating so much in the off season is what's happening with my midsection and my gut control. Trying to create that and maximize my aesthetic appeal. So I'm noticing because I'm not eating so much, I can sleep better, I can breathe easier, I can train harder. There's a lot of things, and my blood work looks a lot better too. So there's a lot of things that look positive out of me just not gorging on food constantly. And it seems to be working out, especially after seeing how I looked last season. So we got a show on the agenda coming up, June 29th. Indy Pro's coming back. Gary Udis promoting it, and Steve Weinberger's gonna be judging. So I contacted him to let him know I'm the first to sign up for this show. I'm gonna be there. Because I grew up in Indiana, I feel like this is my show. And I feel like there's a lot of good juju and good vibes coming. I think this is gonna be my ticket to the Olympia. Mark my words. Okay. Upright barbell rows. I'm a little bit wider than my shoulder width with my grip. Try to finish with that bar about 4 inches away from my chest. I try to keep my elbows higher than my wrist through the whole motion. $15, $16, $18, $19, $21. Moving up. So when somebody's going through a specific dynamic motion like this, I think it's always important to think of the anatomy and what's supposed to be happening functionally. If our target's the lateral delt, that means we need to be abducting the humerus bone. So I see people too often incorporating their traps too much. And I also see people incorporating their rotator cuff too much. They're focusing on pulling up this way through their wrists. Instead of finishing here, they'll finish up looking like something like this with their wrist up here. That tells me you're incorporating your rotator cuff muscles and not the lateral delt. Set number 3. Got 135 pounds on here. I'll get at least 12 reps. $13, $14, $15, $16. Not bad. That was like 7 out of 10. Not bad. Move it up. All right, last set here. Got 185 pounds on the bar. I know I've done this for 16 before. It's the last set of this. The time to go ape shit is now. So here we go. Bring it. Whew. 16, I'll take it.
Dorian, why does everybody neglect their rear delts? Because it doesn't look cool to them, or it's harder? Or...
You know, I've been following bodybuilding for like over 25 years, and I've never looked at a competitor and I was like, oh, this guy's got too much rear delt. It's never ever happened. I don't know why people neglect it. But, you know, I remember when I first started doing bodybuilding, I had 15-pound dumbbells, and I'd lay a bench down like on an incline and lay myself face forward on it. And I'd kick these rear delts with those 15-pound dumbbells twice a week at least, as many reps as I can get. Same thing with those 15s. I do standing dumbbell laterals. This is one of those exercises I never neglected. And I think that's also probably why delts are one of my strongest body parts. Because I haven't stopped in 25 years. So here we are, third set of these rear delt flies. Some biomechanical pointers to help perfect this. Once again, let's think about the function. We're trying to target this posterior delt. So we need to create rotation around the glenohumeral joint. So we need to stretch this muscle by bringing this humerus bone as far as we can forward. And we need to bring it as far as we can back without incorporating the scapula. That's as far as mine goes back. If I go any further, that's scapular motion. That's more traps and rhomboids, it's not rear delts. So pay attention to how I do this. I'm keeping that elbow up, bringing this bone as far forward as I can, and I'm bringing it back to where it stops at the joint, no further than that. Five, 6, 7, 8. All right, that felt heavy enough. I'm gonna go ahead and work in a drop set from here. We're gonna bring it back down in weight. Keep on going. One more drop. That's it for delts. Move into some triceps. Okay. Cable extensions with the tricep. Objective here, stretch tricep by bending the arm as much as possible. Straighten the arm, contract that muscle. $18, $19, $20, oh, $21, good. So, triceps, all I'm gonna do today, probably 2 motions, 4 sets of each motion. That's set number 1. Your 3 more sets here, going progressively heavier every set, and dropping that rep range down every set. Same thing with the next exercise. Start with a lightweight, a lot of reps, finish with a heavyweight, less reps. Hey, look at this guy right here.
I was just.
This is my friend, IFBB Pro, Adam Young.
What's up, guys?
One of the best bodybuilders in Colorado.
Well, thank you very much.
Awesome trainer right here at Armbrust Pro Gym.
I was just listening to your directions while I was doing it.
Yeah, you're gonna set yourself up for success
It's like
then.
meditation, you know?
Got it up 15 pounds heavier. Let's see what we can do with this. Ten. We'll get 4, 3. 14. It's getting heavy quick. Pounds heavier. I'll get 12 of these. 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh man. So notice the technique on those. One thing I noticed that works for me when it comes to tricep work, it's just focusing on time under tension. Not about banging out 12 reps as quick as I can. It's about keeping tension on my tricep through the range of motion for 12 reps. That really makes the biggest difference for me if I can slow things down and focus that tension where it needs to be. So use that advice. Here we're up 20 pounds. I'm gonna do as many as I can with this weight going slow and controlled. I'm gonna do a drop step from here. Oh, it burns. Okay, so we're out of time here. I'm gonna get one exercise for triceps. Since I got a press down motion in already, I'm gonna do an overhead motion. After that, I'm gonna go back to my office. 2 scoops of diesel whey protein by Perfect Sports. And that's pretty much a wrap for our delt and tri day. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel. I hope you can check it out. And please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for paying attention to this. I'll see you guys next time.